This video presents tips and tricks for using the TubeClear System and GJ clearing stem to clear a MIC Gastro-jejunal feeding tube. This is the TubeClear System. It is an FDA-cleared, patented device to clear sluggish and clogged feeding and decompression tubes while the tube remains in the patient and operates at bedside. It is a two-part system, the reusable control box and the single-use clearing stem. For instructions on how to set up the control box or the GJ1422 clearing stem, please refer to your operator's manual or the helpful videos on our website at www.tubeclear.com. Today we're going to be working with the TubeClear System and the GJ1422 clearing stem to clear a MIC Gastro-jejunal feeding tube. Today I have a 16 French 45 centimeter. For the purpose of this video, I have already set my depth limiter as per the instructions located in the operator's manual. When operating the TubeClear System, please employ clean techniques. Make sure to use a disposable underpad and ensure all surfaces are sanitized properly before beginning the process. You can place the clearing stem in the clearing stem bag that has a hole to hang on an IV pole when not in use. And be sure to keep paper towels handy throughout the process. Before I start, I'm going to start my control box and make sure that my wire tip is displacing. This is what breaks up that clog and really helps get that tube clear. Very important, always coat your clearing stem with coconut oil before inserting into the tube. Each time you remove the clearing stem from the tube, always recoat with the coconut oil. The coconut oil is a lubricant. It's going to act as a lubricant to help us traverse the very tacky and difficult geometry of the J-port. So I'm going to insert the clearing stem into the J-port a few inches before I turn on my control box. So I'm going to advance this slowly until I feel resistance within the tube. So it's going to get a little harder to push. That's when I know that I'm going to start the actual clearing. Just keep this as straight as possible. Do not pinch your clearing stem. Keep your fingers close to the port, just a couple centimeters as you do these motions right here. If you're back too far when you go like this, you're going to kink it. That's going to stop the wire from displacing. So we really want to keep it close. And we want to use short, swift motions backward and forward. As we advance, move our fingers back and just keep doing that until we get in there. After a few minutes of doing this, slowly pull out in long sections. So I have about 15 mils in my syringe. And when I flush and aspirate, I'm just going to push a few, about 2 to 3 cc's. Do not apply too much pressure. You can bulge or blow out the tube. So just a couple cc's, and we're going to flush and aspirate. So we're also going to pull back the same, not too much pressure. We don't want to collapse the tube. So we just go like this to work it a little bit. And then before I finish, I like to hold that pressure on those couple cc's for about 10 to 15 seconds because sometimes the clog will slowly be moving through the tube without you being aware. So just hold that pressure for 10 to 15 seconds, just a couple cc's, don't over push it. So now I'm getting close to my port, which means my clearing stem's getting close to the end of the tube. Also, be careful when you're working here to give a little extra support around that so it doesn't bend or kink. And one thing I forgot to mention as you're clearing, sometimes if you just hold forward pressure and let the wire that's actuating back and forth do the work, just hold that forward pressure and it will work on breaking up that clog. After you have flushed the tube, repeat the whole process 2 to 3 more times, reinserting the clearing stem until the depth limiter is reached each time. Let's review the important tips and tricks covered today. Use coconut oil liberally and recoat the stem each time you remove and reinsert. Flush and aspirate frequently. Keep your fingers close to the port and avoid other motions that might cause kinking. Use short, rapid motions and forward pressure to your advantage. Hold 10 to 15 seconds of pressure on the enteral syringe to help move the clog through the tube. In between removing and reinserting the clearing stem, Always check that the wire tip is still displacing correctly. And always take breaks as needed. Patience and determination are key in clearing a sluggish or clogged tube. If you have any further questions about your TubeClear system, please contact Actuated Medical's Customer Service Department.